guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another message for you guys. So this is something really special. If you guys don't know what's going on, basically the Lion's Gate is opening for all of us, and it's going to be opening on the new moon in Leo. Now the reason why this is so significant and this is so powerful for all of us is because Leo energy is all about confidence and courage and standing up for yourself. And then you mix that with the Lion's Gate being open, and it just amplifies miracles and beautiful things to come for all of us. So this is an amazing time to manifest. Now, just so we're aware on how to harness this energy and how to use this to our advantage for the good, we're doing this mini reading, and it was highly requested on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, please go into the description box down below and check all of my social medias out if you would like to, just to keep up to speed with everything. And hi, my name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J, and welcome to Wisdom and Light. We do basically celebrity readings, astral messages, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. And basically this is what's going on in the cosmos. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to break down the Lion's Gate a little bit further for anyone that just does not know what I'm talking about. On August 8th, which is coming up this Sunday, or wherever you're at, is going to be on a Sunday on August 8th, 2021, right? Basically, the Leo Sun and the bright star of Sirius will create an annual cosmic alignment, which is known as the Lion's Gate. Now, the reason why this one is so special is because it falls on the year 2021. This is basically a spiritual vibe, and it's going to basically amplify everything that we are trying to manifest and bring to us. And basically, thanks to the new moon that's also in Leo, is ushering in new beginnings. So this is why this new moon is so talked about. This is why everyone is preparing for basically the Lion's Gate, the Lion's Portal, okay? And it's very special that it's happening on 2021 because it basically falls on the luckiest days of 2021 this year. And another thing that's also coming through in this reading that I'm already sensing right now is that a lot of us are going to be ushering in a lot of changes. So I want to break down the astrological transits that are happening and why everything is going to be amplified. But first, we're just going to be pulling up some cards. I felt called to just use the original tarot and the Goddess Oracle. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. We have the Knight of Swords reverse. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords followed by the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is actually the collective energy. This is actually all of our energy and what we need to correct before this new moon comes in. Okay, and this is also the 8 of Cups. It's a lot of releasing that's happening, but I always say that in all of my readings, releasing. But the reason why it's ushering us to do this right now is because in order for us to create miracles, we have to release what's holding us back. And sometimes we can manifest things that are not really so good for us. So this is why the first step that I want all of you to do is please be mindful of what you are thinking for the rest of this weekend. We are literally in a very cosmic, sensitive time right now. And whatever that you think, whatever that you're dwelling on, whatever that you are saying to yourself, it can actually become real. And yes, it can become real, whether this transit and the Lion's Portal and this new moon in Leo, it can happen any time of the year if you speak it enough into existence. But for this time period right now, it's so important to be extremely mindful of what you are thinking and what you are saying and what you are entertaining in your day-to-day life. We have the Knight of Swords. So the reason why the Knight of Swords is here and is also in a reverse position, I actually find that quite interesting that the Knight of Swords is here and it's just pow in your face. And the reason why is because Uranus is the planet of sudden changes that can shake up everything. So interesting enough that this new moon is happening during Leo season, during the Lion's Gate, and we see the Knight of Swords is right here. So expect to see protesting, expect to see people speaking up for themselves, expect to see people demanding what they want and how they want it. Now, remember when I said that even though this is a beautiful energy, we have to be mindful of what we are thinking. We have to be mindful of what we are saying. We have to be mindful of our actions. And even in our personal lives, be mindful of your actions. Be mindful of how this could unravel. Think before you take action, because this energy is really going to amplify everything. And with Uranus shaking the table, we have to really be responsible on what exactly it is that we're manifesting. If you speak it enough, it's going to happen. And it seems like it's going to happen now more than ever. So you can either manifest your happiest days or you can manifest doomsday, basically, okay? And we see what's been happening around globally with everything that's been happening with, the medicine, or I know what I'm about to say, but we see that happening, and we see people are very divided with that. We're going to see a lot of people standing up for themselves during this time period, especially after the new moon in Leo. People are going to be more courageous in doing so. And then you have the full moon that's going to be coming up in Aquarius in like a week or so, which is also about erratic change, and it's also about standing up for yourself, and it's also about the revolution, breaking things down and restoring it, calling out what's wrong, and bringing forth what's right, bringing forth what is just. It's very interesting on what's happening globally and how all of these transits are amplifying all of our intentions for the good or for the bad. And I have to bring up the negative aspect of it, because it just wouldn't be good if I don't. It wouldn't be safe. It wouldn't be smart if I don't warn you guys about how, even if you are manifesting good, just please be mindful of what you are saying to yourself, okay? Now, some more cards that I want to pull. Well, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love that. We have the King of Cups, followed by the Hermit card, a lot of introspection. So Spirit is calling on you to please, please, please take this time to really be with yourself, to write down all the things that you would love to bring towards your life. And I do feel that you guys are going to be seeing a lot of blessings, a lot of amazing things come in. So let's start breaking down all the good stuff. I actually already shuffled the Goddess Oracle card, so I'm just going to pull it up. I'm going to put these away to the side, stack them up, put them to the side. So we have the High Priestess, followed by, ooh, I love that. I love that this card came up. Divine Passion. I love that this card came up. And then lastly, a Leap of Faith. Wow. So let's talk about this a little bit more. Let's talk about this a little bit deeper. So when the sun and the moon squares with Uranus, it can create rebellion. It can create, a big shift that we're all going to be witnessing for the rest of this year. But on a positive aspect, which we're going to be experiencing a lot of positivity as well. So please don't get scared. I just had to put that in the beginning of the reading so we know what to expect during this time period, and especially for the rest of this year. On a positive note, it can bring so many miracles and so many unexpected changes. That's why this new moon is being so talked about. That's why August 8th is so important. The number 8 is the number of abundance. It's the number of infinity. So when I tell you this is just such a magical time, this is such a magical moment to really focus on your creativity, your courage, your confidence. I can't stress that enough for all of you. And if you have been down in the dumps or not feeling sure of yourself, this energy could actually make you feel sure of yourself. Now, wherever Leo is placed in your chart, right, it's where this energy is going to be amplified. If your Leo is in the first house. So when I say all of this, all of us have the 12 signs in all of our charts. So if your Leo sign is in the first house, you're definitely going to be focused on self. You're definitely going to be focused on your image. You're going to be focused on how you are projecting yourself to the world. If you've been hiding a lot, if you've been keeping to yourself, this energy is saying, no, get out there. Your soulmate is out there. Your new collective is out there. Your new soul family is out there. Something is waiting for you out there, but we need you to put your beautiful self in front of everyone. We need you to take care of your body. We need you to really be at your best. So that's what it means. And also your thinking, we need you to be confident on how you see yourself. We need you to radiate. We need you to glow. So if your Leo is in the first house, that's basically what it means for you. If your Leo falls into the second house can rule your finances. It can rule siblings. It can rule how you speak to people. Okay, this is calling on you to have courage within yourself. This is calling on you to open up your throat chakra and to speak your mind, to speak what is really resonating with you, to be sure on what you are saying to the world, to be mindful of what you are saying and to stand in what you are saying and to not hold back what you've been meaning to say deep within your heart. If Leo is placed in your third house is normally ruled by like creativity. It can be ruled by in a sense, social media in a way. It can be ruled by creativity, artistry. You could be called to definitely be creating art. You could be wanting to put yourself out there, wanting to do more music, wanting to really tap into that part of yourself, okay? So the third house rules all of that energy. So if you have Leo in your third house, you could even be experiencing an expansion of followers, support, love, likes. You could be experiencing that during this new moon if you choose to put yourself out there, if you choose to put your best foot forward. If you don't know where your Leo is placed, you can always, if you don't know where your Leo is placed, you can always go on astro.com and you can type in the time you were born, the day, the location, and it should tell you that. And basically look at the houses and it's going to tell you Taurus is in the first house, Leo is in the second house, depending on what it is. Because I'm a Leo rising, my Leo sign is in the first house. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Just like if you are a Taurus rising, your Taurus is in the first house. You're going to look in your chart and you're going to find where is Leo placed in your chart. And if you are a Leo sun or a Leo moon or a Leo rising, this message is definitely going to hit home. But all of us have Leo in our charts. If your Leo sign is in the fourth house, expansion of your home, expansion of homeland, expansion of real estate, looking into those type of things, looking into the nourishment of your mother, the confidence that you learn from your mother or what you need, or all of those things is going to be tied into the fourth house. The fourth house is love and nourishment of the mother, and it's also it can rule lands and it can rule real estate. It can rule your homeland. It can rule your houses. The fourth house is always that home, like your childhood in a sense. If Leo is there, you could be focused on matters of the home. If your Leo is placed in the fifth house, definitely creative expression, the nightlife, partying, children, fertility. You could be taking charge on wanting to have more children in your life. You could be taking charge on wanting to take care of your womb, healing your womb. You can be taking charge of wanting to have a career in the nightlife, wanting to own something in that space. It can also rule education. It can rule higher learning. So you could also be thinking about going to school. You can be thinking about advancing because you have the confidence and the courage to do so, because Leo is right now being enhanced during this time. Does this all make sense, guys? Leo in the sixth house, if you have Leo in the sixth house, if Leo in the sixth house is there, you could be very focused on your health. You could be wanting to take care of yourself. You can also be standing up to your enemies and standing up to people that have been talking down on you. If your Leo is in the seventh house, amplifying your love life, thinking about your love life, and knowing what you want in your love life will be amplified. If your Leo is sitting in the eighth house, spiritual expansion, higher learning, and spirituality, and learning more about your sensuality. Interesting enough, if you have Leo in your eighth house, and we know that the eighth house is like the underworld, it's sex, it's passion, it's spirituality, it's the occult, you could actually be coming out and being very vocal about what you believe in or what your sexuality is or what makes you feel divine, basically. If your Leo is in the ninth house, that's all about spirituality and enlightenment, so you could definitely be taking on your spiritual journey, or it's going to be highlighted during that time period on the 8th of August of 2021. If your Leo is in the 10th house, expansion of your career, thinking about your career and where that's going, thinking about charity and all of those things as well. If your Leo is in the sign of, no, if it's in the 11th house, here we go. If your Leo is in the 11th house, networking, friends, popularity, you can gain new friends during this time. You could say, I want to make new friends. You want to start networking. You want a career where it's networking. you want to start looking at your money on your net worth, how that can grow over time, because people think that only the second house rules your money, but the 11th house can also rule your long-term money as well. The 12th house, if Leo is placed in your 12th house, this is also talking about spirituality, enlightenment, traveling, wanting to do certain things that has to do with traveling, charity, foreign lands, spirituality, seeing spirits, all of those good things could be happening there. So astrology is pretty interesting. I had to break that all down because people would ask, oh my God, but how do I know where Leo is going to be amplifying my life? So once you look at your chart and once you see where Leo is at, basically, then you will know where it's going to be heightened. But just as a collective, because I broke all of that down, as a collective, no matter where Leo is in your chart, you're going to be feeling this energy. And even if you're not trying to pinpoint where it's at in your chart, you can just take on this message of having the confidence and the courage to stand up for yourself and to do what is best for you and to be proud of who you are and how far you have come. So that's pretty interesting that came through like that. Now, another thing with the Leo new moon, right? It's causing you to transform parts of yourself that you are not confident in. So this could also be a very triggering time for you. And this could also bring shadow work to the surface, because Leo energy does not want you to doubt yourself. Leo energy wants you to break through and understand that you can manifest and create miracles during this time. Also, this is actually a very lucky time for you to set intentions on all that you would like to manifest and watch grow. Plant those seeds, write everything down, journal, speak it into existence. Light yellow or orange candles or white candles. The candles that I'm vibing with is definitely my road opener candle right here, and also my crown success, which is orange. And I'm going to be making a good amount of those candles and charging them under the new moon and the lion's portal. So those candles will be charged up and ready to go on the site very soon. I'll have that date coming up, so you guys can check those out if you guys would like. So I'm really excited about making all of that good stuff because I love Leo energy. And shout out to all the Leos out there that have a lot of Leo placements in their chart. You're definitely feeling the need to change, to grow, to transform. I love it. Now, how to harness this energy? You have to embrace your inner Leo. You have to embrace your inner power. You have to embrace your inner confidence. You have to embrace your inner courage, okay? You have to say that you can do it, not that you can't. You can. And you don't feel confident in yourself, hold yourself accountable to the goals that you are keeping with yourself. So even right now, if you're not feeling confident or sure of yourself, what are the goals that you want to set for you? What are the promises you want to keep to yourself? And you know something, we can keep promises with people, but for whatever reason, we have a hard time keeping promises to ourselves. So if you made a promise to be consistent and go to the gym, if you made a promise to yourself to have a better physical physique, to be more healthy, Leo new moon is going to really help you set that intention, basically, and so forth. So keep promises and goals with you, and I promise you're going to be able to motivate yourself to make that happen for yourself. Now, to end off this reading, to end off this beautiful message, we have the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings, okay? So you could be guided to teach, or you could be also thinking about learning and healing yourself. Also, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with who you are. And then we have taking a leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart to true desire into action. And then the last card we have, take a risk, right? Take a risk. It doesn't have to be scary, but it has to be something that you know is good for you, but maybe you're scared to do it. Take a risk because it's your true heart's desire. So Leo energy is not playing with y'all. They want you all to really manifest and to really create miracles, because when I tell you that if you say, I want to have a home in 2022 or 2023, I want to have a home in the next 3 years, I want to be a homeowner, it is so. It is already written. Journal that. Write down the date on August 8, 2021. Light a candle and pray to God. When you write your intentions to God, God sees that. God hears that. When you speak it into existence, God is listening to you. You can also make a vision board if you don't know how to do it. Just get some old magazines and a big board and find some clippings of imagery and things that you would like to manifest in your life. Place it on the board, and that is your vision board. Gorgeous. And you can hang it up somewhere so every time you wake up, you see exactly what you are manifesting. You see exactly what you are bringing towards yourself. I love this energy, and I love what's happening for all of us on August 8th. And some of the things that I want you guys to write down in your journal or to speak aloud. What type of manifestations are you bringing in? What are you asking of God that is good for you? And make sure it's good for you. Another question that you need to ask: are you manifesting beauty into your life, or are you manifesting what's not good, right? Are you manifesting true love, or are you manifesting another trauma bond or another relationship that is similar to the last relationship you had before? Leo wants you to break free from that and to call yourself out on the things that you are doing that are not so good patterns. All of us do it. We're human. We make those mistakes. It's kind of like a vibe of you could be manifesting an ex that you want to come back into your life, but maybe this is not what's good for you because it could just be more of the same thing over and over. What you should be manifesting is a love that God wants you to have in your life, is a love that is promised, is a love that is sacred for you, right? That is really what is best for you going forward during this time. So I want to pull up another goddess message before we end off this reading, right? True love. True love. True love. I love that. And peace. And if you're not trying to manifest big things, or you just want to have a gentle energy, you can definitely just light a white candle and say, I am open to miracles. I am open to blessings. I am open to new beginnings. I am open to this new portal. I am open to it. I am ready to receive. Receive it. Okay? So during this time, some things that you may be seeing repeated numbers. You may be feeling called to work with your sacral chakra and your womb chakra, doing womb healing, healing your womb, healing past sexual relationships with people and cleansing yourself of that could be a vibe. You could be starting the beginning of that process with yourself, okay? You could be focusing on creativity, painting, drawing, fertility. Could be a vibe around this time. Manifesting a family, manifesting love is something that I feel for the collective so strongly. So please, guys, utilize this energy for your best interest. Utilize this energy for your highest being. Please do not manifest the worst. And remember that Uranus is completely, like literally aspecting the sun and the moon. So everything right now is amplified. So I hope this all made sense. And I love all of you. If you're having a rough time, stand up. You're going to be okay. And everything happens for a divine reason. So hopefully I can be able to come back with the Aquarius full moon message. This was the Lion's Gate and the new moon in Leo message for all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I normally don't do videos like this on my channel, but a lot of you were asking me on Instagram, and I just felt called to do it. Now, another announcement: I won't be doing the monthly horoscopes next month. I will update everyone on when I will be doing the general astrology messages on the channel. In the meantime, you guys are going to be getting other content while I take a break from that. And another message, guys, please keep in mind that all of my social medias is in the link down below. I will never, ever, ever DM or message you guys about readings and offering services. You can only purchase readings through my website. Anything outside of that is a scam, so please be careful on Instagram and on Facebook and social media, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for sitting with me and to listening to me. I'm going to more than likely make some orange ginger juice. If you guys want that recipe, let me know. I've been drinking that every single day because I've been doing a lot of womb healing and sacral chakra work. I have waist beads on. Like I'm over here just manifesting. So if you guys want, I guess, the recipe and how I'm doing my womb healing and healing my divine feminine and healing past traumatic relationships and things of that sort, let me know if you guys want a video on that. It's been quite a journey. And yeah. Okay, guys. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you guys later in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.